कहते हैं विजय तुम बच्चों का जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार है।
हमसे जो टकराएगा फौरन मारा जाएगा। डोगरा संगठन नामक एनजीओ द्वारा बाबा वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित व जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के खिलाफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट में सन 2018 में जनहित याचिका दाखिल की गई। डोगरा संगठन नामक एनजीओ ने सन 2018 में बाबा वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित और जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय पर संगीन आरोप लगाए। आरोप नंबर 1, जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय में बाबा वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित द्वारा वेश्यावृत्ति व देह व्यापार का धंधा चलता है। आरोप नंबर 2, जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय में कन्याओं को अपहरण करके लाया जाता है और उनको आश्रम में बंधक बनाकर रखा जाता है। आरोप नंबर 3, जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय में कन्याओं की स्थिति दयनीय है और उन्हें उचित सुविधाएं नहीं दी जाती। आरोप नंबर 4, जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय में संदिग्ध एवं गैरकानूनी गतिविधियों को अंजाम दिया जा रहा है। आरोप नंबर 5, जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय में कन्याएं नशे की हालत में रहती है। जम्मू स्थित आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के तरफ से वकील अमोल कोकने, पीबीके अमोल भाई ने विद्यालय की तरफ से जवाब दाखिल किया और बाबा वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित व आध्यात्मिक विद्यालय के ऊपर लगाए गए सारे आरोपों का जोरदार खंडन किया। एडवोकेट अमोल कोकने ने जवाब में यह बात पर जोर दिया कि प्रजापिता ब्रह्मकुमारी ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय द्वारा पर्दे के पीछे छुपकर डोगरा संगठन को मोहरा बनाकर यह झूठा केस बाबा वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित व आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय को बदनाम करने के लिए दर्ज किया गया है। एडवोकेट अमोल कोकने ने आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से 2018 से 2025 तक लगातार 7 साल तक जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट में केस लड़ा। दिनांक 3 अप्रैल 2025 को जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट के ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस M.A. चौधरी जज के खंडपीठ द्वारा फाइनल जजमेंट आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के पक्ष में पारित किया गया और डोगरा संगठन द्वारा दाखिल की गई जनहित याचिका पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट लिटिगेशन को खारिज कर दिया गया। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट ने जजमेंट के पैराग्राफ नंबर 14 में यह ऑब्जर्वेशन दिया कि आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के खिलाफ दाखिल किया गया यह केस एक स्पॉन्सर्ड लिटिगेशन है, जिस कारण से इसको आगे बढ़ाया नहीं जा सकता। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट का फाइनल जजमेंट दिनांक 3 अप्रैल 2025। हाई कोर्ट ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर एंड लद्दाख एट जम्मू pronounced on 3rd April 2025. डोगरा संगठन जानीपुर जम्मू versus respondent number 1. State of Jammu and Kashmir. Respondent number 9. वीरेंद्र देव दीक्षित, Founder Head, आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय. Respondent number 10. Manager, आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय सेंटर एट दयालचक. Respondent number 11. Manager, आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय सेंटर एट भगवती नगर, जम्मू. Mr. Amol Kokne, Advocate for Respondent number 10 and 11. Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice M.A. Chaudhary, Judge. Judgement. First point. Petitioner, Dogra Sangathan, Janipur, Jammu, through the medium of this writ petition, filed as public interest litigation asserting that the petitioner's organization works for some social causes, such as child abuse, bonded labor and women empowerment, etc., alleged that the center ashram of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya under the garb of providing spiritual path to enlightenment have been running shady, and illegal activities, and the respondent number 9, Virendra Dev Dikshit, who claims to be a god man and manager of the Adhyatmik Vidyalay, is absconding from police authorities, as there was some news that he had been running illegal activities to the extent of prostitution in his center's ashrams. On a close investigation, it was found that the center has even kept some girls from different states as hostages, keeping them intoxicated, and some sources even revealed that those girls are being used for flesh trade under the supervision of some elderly women, that the petitioner NGO also visited Dayalchak Center Ashram, and similar activities were noticed there, and even the locals complained something wrong going on within the walls of the center. Second point. An unmarried Ayurvedic doctor, at the age of 25 years, was made hostage in the center for the last 15 years, who has now crossed the age of 40 years, and she has not been released as yet. Women inside are kept in very pathetic condition with no proper facilities, and have been indoctrinated by the officials of center to believe the respondent number 9 as incarnation of Lord Krishna, and the women are supposed to be his gopis, who have to surrender themselves completely to the master, that is, respondent number 9. Honorable High Court observed that it appears no further proceedings are required to be carried out in this public interest litigation, especially when serious allegations have been raised by the respondent, Adhyatmik Vidyalay, against some other organization to have sponsored litigation to defame the respondent number 9, Virendra Dev Dikshit, who is founder and head of the Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay in India, and who has been engaged in litigation by the said organization in different parts of the country. 15th point. This court has made endeavors to look into the accusations raised by the petitioner organization against the respondents number 9 to 11, by initially constituting a committee of 3 prominent persons comprising of the then Senior Advocate General, the then member of the State Women Commission, and a senior police officer. However, except making cursory remarks about some apparent shady activities, nothing could be substantiated with regard to the accusations raised in the petition asking for a probe. Thereafter, Senior Government Functionary Divisional Commissioner was directed to file factual report in the form of his affidavit after spot visit inspection of both the centers. He has deposed that the Bhagwati Nagar Center stands shut down since 2022, and nothing incriminating was found by the team of officers headed by him at Dayalchak Center. He had inquired in detail from inmates, their parents, people residing in vicinity, and having knowledge about the functioning activities of then center. 16th point. In the aforestated backdrop, there is no merit in the petition, which is thus hereby dismissed for being devoid of any merit and substance. M.A. चौधरी, जज। ताशी राबस्तान, चीफ जस्टिस। भारत के सुप्रसिद्ध कोर्ट बुक जर्नल में दिनांक 5 अप्रैल 2025 को जम्मू हाई कोर्ट द्वारा आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के पक्ष में दिए गए अंतिम निर्णय को प्रकाशित किया। दिनांक 24 मार्च 2025 को आध्यात्मिक विश्वविद्यालय के वकील अमोल कोकणे द्वारा ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस जम्मू एंड कश्मीर हाई कोर्ट के सामने कई दलीलें पेश की गई और फाइनल आर्ग्यूमेंट्स किए गए।
I was directed to appear physically before this court last occasion. I came from Delhi. Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 10 and 11. This matter is regarding respondent number 10 and 11 is the spiritual organization Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, and this is completely managed by the women. This is 2018 matter, Lordship. Court has directed divisional commissioner to inspect the premises. They have filed the report. It is in our favor, and I also filed the reply, and I am ready for the argument. It is very short matter. The relief they have claimed, Lordship. Lordship.
So who is replying?
May I
we
submit?
must know
Lordship,
who is
may I
replying.
submit? My learned friend is comparing this. Lordship.
Then Lordship,
Lordship.
but on whose behalf and on whose
Lordship, I
behalf?
have filed the wakalatnama
Whose wakalatnama?
on behalf of the senior member of the ashram, Jolly Ghosh. She is one of the senior sister of the ashram. And the second thing, on behalf of both the ashram, they have made the signature on the petition. There were 7 female inmates residing in the premises. One of the in charge of the ashram, she has signed on the petition, and para 18 of my petition reply specifically says that the entire spiritual activities of the Vidyalaya is managed by all the spinsters residing in Vidyalaya collectively. Because it is not like a what? Lordship, there are 2 cases registered in Delhi. It has nothing to do with Jammu and Kashmir. Not a single case registered against respondent number 9 in Jammu and Kashmir. Not a single case is pending against the ashram in Jammu and Kashmir. What happened, Lordship, something happened in the Delhi, and media has made a false propaganda against the ashram. They have defamed the ashram, and the opponents of the ashram, Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwari Vishwavidyalaya. These are the 2 parallel institutions. We are Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, and there is a dispute among us since last 25 years. And they have taken the undue advantage of the situation. The pan is hot, and what they have done, one proxy petitioner, I will say, Dogra Sangathan NGO, they approach, they have nothing to do with the case, they don't know anything, all the allegations are vague, not substantiated even by the inquiry of the divisional commissioner. And I want to say that, Lordship, this is personal interest litigation, not a public interest litigation, because wild and reckless allegations were leveled against the women who are residing in the ashram. They are sadhvis. They have dedicated their entire life for spiritual services, and in para 7 they are saying that the women are, they are saying in the petition para 7 that girls kept hostages, flesh trade, intoxicated, such type of allegations they are leveling. We have filed the affidavits of all the sisters who are residing in the ashram at page 70. Affidavits of all the female inmates we have filed, and what they are saying, they all are voluntarily residing. Even committee was appointed, they have visited the premises, but they have not recorded the statement of the single inmate. In the report of the committee, there is not a single allegation regarding there is any incriminating activities going on. Not a incriminating evidence has been found, nothing illegal has been, all are adult, all are mature, they are voluntarily residing. Lordship, kindly see page number 70. Affidavits of all the sisters who have filed. Page 17 of my reply. Reply on behalf of respondent number 10 and 11. This Jolly Ghosh at page 17 and Usha. These are from the Bhagwati Nagar ashram. There are two ashrams, one at Bhagwati Nagar, Jammu, another one is at Dailachak, Kathua. That Bhagwati Nagar ashram has been closed in year 2022. That is also reflected in the report of the Divisional Commissioner. Now, kindly see affidavit of at page number 27. These are the female residing in Dailachak ashram. Prajapita Brahma Kumari Meena Mishra. She is saying that I am unmarried and I have dedicated my entire life for spiritual services in the Adhyatmik Vidyalaya. As per principles of Vidyalaya, all the spinsters strictly follow celibacy. I have joined the Vidyalaya on my own wish with the consent and permission of my parents, and nobody has brought me here with undue influence, pressure, force or coercion. She was 33 years old at the time of filing this affidavit in year 2019. Page number 28, that my mother, namely Geeta Mishra, is an active spiritual follower of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya. Parents of all the female, they are associated with the Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya. They are the followers of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya. Adhyatmik Vidyalaya has been imparting spiritual education on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and godly knowledge of Murlis, and Vidyalaya is also giving the training of course of ancient Raj Yoga. I am working as a spiritual teacher as well as student in Adhyatmik Vidyalaya. Yes. Lordship, I am reading only one affidavit because it is very important. That I am very happy in the pure, peaceful and congenial and conducive atmosphere of Adhyatmik Vidyalaya. There are the best food, accommodation, clothing and health facilities available in the Vidyalaya. That I talk to my parents on telephone whenever I wish, and I also meet them as per my wish. That I am not detained in Vidyalaya. And I have never been sexually harassed or mentally and physically tortured by anyone in the Vidyalaya. Adhyatmik Vidyalaya is a parallel organization of Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. 11 is very important, Lordship. Adhyatmik Vidyalaya is a parallel organization of Prajapita Brahma Kumari's Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, and 90% students of Adhyatmik Vidyalaya have come from Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, as they were impressed by the advanced spiritual teachings of Adhyatmik Vidyalaya, and for that reason, the senior members of Brahma Kumari's institution have developed hatred, ill will and enmity against the members of Adhyatmik Vidyalaya, and they have been continuously harassing innocent members of the Adhyatmik Vidyalaya by influencing media against Adhyatmik Vidyalaya by spreading false rumors in the society and filing false cases against the Vidyalaya and its senior members throughout India. The NGO Dogra Sangathan, which is the petitioner, is a fake organization. Its members are acting at the behest of some antisocial elements in the Prajapita Brahma Kumari's institution. This is our specific allegations, and not only allegation. Prior to filing this PIL, we have filed the complaint before the senior officers from Delhi, from Bombay and another ashram against the seniors of the Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwariya Vidyalaya, because we were receiving the threatening from them that we are going to file false cases against you, we are going to close down your all ashrams. That complaint I have filed along with my reply also. Yes, Lordship, then again I am coming. I have also filed the affidavits of the parents at page 43. These are the affidavits of the parents. They are saying that women are in pathetic condition, no proper facilities. I don't know who has got the legal injury in this case. Not a single female has come before this court. Not a single female has filed any police complaint. Not a parents have come before the court. Not a name of single parent who is aggrieved by certain mismanagement of the Vidyalaya. So this is vague allegations in the PIL only to defame me before the society. And Lordship, shall I go through the affidavit of parents? Okay. Lordship, then in para 9, they are saying that one Dr. Suman Gupta, who is the follower of Vidyalaya, she is 35 years old. She was a resident of Jammu and she had joined Adhyatmik Vidyalaya in year 2005. Her father is active spiritual follower and she is not residing here, but they have leveled the allegation that she has been taken hostage in the center. We have filed her affidavit also. She is not residing here, but we have filed her affidavit at page number 165 and her father's affidavit also. And her father is Mahesh Gupta. He is active spiritual follower. He has never complained before this court. Then para 5 of the petition says shady and illegal activities. We have filed class register. Daily spiritual classes are conducted in the morning, afternoon and evening. We have filed the class register at page number 141. Local followers, they are coming, they are attending the classes. So it is at page 141, class register. Then page 161, entry register. If any member is entering, if he wants some spiritual course, some spiritual teachings, any knowledge seeker is coming, we are taking entry. It is at page 161. Then in para 6 of the petition, they have alleged that news telecasted in the national media, illegal activities are going in the Delhi ashram. We have filed the report of IBAS that was appointed and directed by Honorable High Court of Delhi Division Bench to Director of IBAS and Medical Superintendent of AIIMS Hospital, which is IBAS is the renowned institution in India for psychiatric test, psychological counseling. At page number 79, I have filed the report of IBAS, which was submitted by the Director of IBAS before Honorable Delhi High Court. Psychological counseling as well as health counseling report is there, and it is in our favor. Lordship, I am reading only conclusion. In Delhi, what happened? Media has made the false propaganda, and what happened after 5-6 months? After 5 months, court has directed and the report has come before the court. Overall living arrangement and physical space seems to be adequate. At page number 83 of my reply. 83 of my reply. Conclusion part only I am reading. Overall living arrangement, around 150 female are residing in Delhi, Ruhani center, and it is one of the largest center of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya all over India. The center at Dayalachak and center at Bhagwati Nagar are small centers. Less members are residing there. So conclusion is overall living arrangement and physical space seems to be adequate. 162 residents, those with medical conditions, were already receiving treatment from nearby government hospitals, and apart from these few cases, there was no significant medical illness in the residents. No behavioral oddities, sign of psychological distress or psychiatric disorder could be elicited on mental state examination. They themselves also did not report any such problem in the past as well as presently. 162 female residents are there. They have not reported any problem, not any grievance. We did not find any resident living under coercion. The residents as a group had an overvalued ideas, religious belief system, which could be attributed to their long-term association with the organization. And if Lordship can see at page 82, paragraph number 3, there had been no report of coercion in joining the center, following the daily schedules, or leaving the center. And the second last para, however, the residents expressed significant distress over the part that media had maligned the image of the ashram and its sanctity in the public because of irresponsible reporting. As a result of which, they were forced to experience repeated harassment. Mental health experts from IBAS and AIIMS, after interacting with the group, also considered and felt that the issue could have been sensationalized as a result of social and media trends, which has dented and adversely affected the morale and well-being of the residents of the ashram. So this case was going on there, and thereafter they have taken the undue advantage of the situation. In the similar fashion, they have taken the support of one NGO. My opponents, I am saying boldly before the court, because there is dispute pending between these two organizations regarding ideology, and 90% followers are from Prajapita Brahma Kumaris, and they have filed this petition. Nobody is aggrieved in this case. So IBAS report clearly says that there is no report of any sexual harassment, no abuse, No coercion, nothing. Everything is going on good. Lordship, this Honorable Court has directed Divisional Commissioner to inspect the premises in both the ashram, Bhagwati Nagar and Dayalachak. Divisional Commissioner Viro Devi. Yes. Yes, Lordship, pardon. She is the follower of ashram. She is regular attending the Viro Devi. Lordship, we have filed the affidavits of all the inmates, but the statements of Viro Devi has been recorded by, I think, Divisional Commissioner has recorded the statement of each and every inmate and the ladies over there. Even Divisional Commissioner has recorded the statement of Sarpanch of Panchayat Halka. They have recorded the statement, and even Sarpanch, as per the report filed by Divisional Commissioner, he is saying that we should kindly see the report of Divisional Commissioner. Divisional Commissioner specifically says that Sarpanch of said Halka Panchayat has also got recorded his statement, wherein he was informed that the inmate bears good moral character and he has visited the institution 3 times and has not seen and heard any kind of complaints against the ashram. The answering respondent got recorded the statement of the witnesses, inmates, including Sarpanch of the Panchayat Halka, in which ashram is situated. And the last conclusion is that of the Divisional Commissioner, that as per the statements of the witnesses, Sarpanch and other locals of the area, no suspicious activities were ever seen or heard. This is the conclusion. All the allegations are vague. If we see in the petition, there are completely vague allegations. Lordship, I want to submit a small last submission. I have filed some copies of judgments of High Court and Supreme Court, in which I got the clean sheet. The matter is that what happens, the young ladies, whenever they are approaching towards any satsang, I am saying any satsang, whether it is Brahma Kumaris, whether it is Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, whether it is Jaggi Vasudev Satsang, Isha Foundation, any satsang, what happens, if their parents or relatives, they are against their decision, they are filing the complaints of the kidnapping, harassment, illegal confinement, and they are also filing that the sexually exploitation. And we have got the clean sheet since last so many years from Honorable Supreme Court, Honorable High Courts. I have filed all the copies of the judgment from page number 181 to 236. There are judgments of the Supreme Court also. Specifically, they have mentioned Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya. These allegations are coming only. Nothing wrong has been found till today. At page 181, kindly see, Lordship. This is Urmila Devi versus State of UP and others. Yes. Lordship, my last submission is regarding the committee has filed the report. Regarding that, I want to give some submissions. Committee has filed the report, but statements of inmates not filed by the committee. They have visited the premises. They ought to have filed the statements of the inmates. It was in year 2019, beginning of the 2019. Thereafter, Divisional Commissioner was appointed by the court. Videography not filed. Nothing incriminating found in the report. Only committee has raised the frivolous objections and observations. Report doesn't suggest any complaints from the inmates regarding confinement or coercion or mental or physical abuse. Committee filed surrender patra of all the inmates, female inmates. I have filed their affidavits. Committee themselves have filed their surrender patra, means they are joining the center. They are executing one affidavit. It is at page number 62 of the report of the committee. Committee has also filed sign registers and class registers. And some observation committee who is doing, which is my spiritual faith. Even government has no right to interfere in my spiritual faith. Whatever spiritual text I am following, which is knowledge given by my religious father, I am following that spiritual text, and as per that spiritual faith I am following those things, and as per Article 25 of the Indian Constitution, my spiritual faith has been protected. Nobody can make a mockery out of that. Nobody can give the interpretation regarding that. If it is not against law and order, then that should be protected. So that is my submission, Lordship. Thank you.
Will the women complain? Will there people who supply them complain? Now, what do they tell their inmates? Lordship, you see, this I pointed out that what it points out at. I mean, it was a matter of concern. I don't say that they are doing equal. Lordship, let's see page 54 of my paper. Page 54 of my paper book. There's an announcement by the head. These are directions by the head, who is supposed to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva. He says, अभी सर्विस का समय भी ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा. समस्याएं ऐसी खड़ी हो जाएंगी जो आपकी सर्विस में भी बाधा पड़ने की संभावना होगी. इसलिए जो समय संपर्क लिंक वीआईपी की सेवा के लिए मिल रहा है, उसमें जिसको जितनी अपॉइंटमेंट लेनी है वे अधिक से अधिक ले, क्योंकि इस फाइनल लड़ाई के समय हमारी ग्लानि की लहर फैलेगी. तब हमारी सच्चाई को वीआईपी, मिनिस्टर, ऑफिसर आदि सुनने वाले नहीं होंगे. इसलिए वीआईपी की सेवा पर जोर देना है. बड़ों बड़ों को पकड़ो तो तुम्हारा नाम बोल वाला हो जाएगा. कुछ खड़े हो जाओ. What kind of spiritual organization is this? What kind of spiritual organization? And their members who have surrendered are only girls and women. They have to go to VIPs and ministers so that they support them. Then they tell people, if a woman touches another woman, if a woman looks at another woman, if a woman reads a newspaper, what she is doing is what a prostitute does. And what will happen is she will be then branded as a Christian, as a Muslim, I mean, what kind of spiritual education is it? Not to be taken that, and I would only say one thing. I don't know what they are doing, but what we have seen, there is something suspicious about it. It needs investigation. It does not need the divisional commissioner to go there and just tell this honorable court, I went. Yes. No, I don't know why the petitioner has vanished. But the thing is, when there is a PIL, even he cannot withdraw it. The honorable court has to take its course. But what my learned friend says, that there is nothing on. There is a ration card of 15 members in their house, which I have photograph is attached with the report. If there are 4 members, what do they need ration card for 15 people? There is something suspicious which needs investigation. That's it.
Lordship, may I give the cross submissions, which is on the record only. She is saying that word Vishwavidyalaya we are using, that is wrong. At page number 237, we have filed the photograph. We have removed the Vishwa in year 2019 only. And what is happening in Delhi? What is happening in Delhi? She is telling all, she is giving submissions regarding all those things.